Hi, welcome to my channel and my first video. I am so sorry about the lighting. It's dark outside and my lighting is literally, I searched up white on my laptop. And that is the lighting. I will do better next time, I promise. But anyways, I am gonna make a video about how I got into FIT, questions I had when I was applying that I couldn't really find the answers to, and as well as a ton of other questions that people have asked me. So I'm gonna try to address everything in this video the best I can. And if I miss anything, feel free to DM me at anna.chutov. It literally feels so crazy how I was watching these videos not too long ago, dreaming about getting into FIT, and now I'm making one. What were my stats? What clubs was I in? So I had a 3.7 GPA and I was in 2 clubs. I started a fashion club my junior year of high school, and I was in a business club throughout all 4 years. I also get asked a lot how I started the fashion club. So the way I did it was I emailed my guidance counselor and she gave me the steps for how to start it, and she actually ended up being the advisor for the club. She helped a lot with starting it. So I am so fortunate to have a guidance counselor like that. But we weren't funded for the first 2 years. We're actually getting funded next year, which I'm not gonna be there. If you're starting a fashion club, I'd recommend you start it through FIDM. They have a fashion club program. They send you funding, they give you a ton of ideas for things to do, and you'd be registered as an FIDM club. And yeah, there are a lot of benefits, but we're getting the funding next year and I won't be there. But some things we did while not being funded was we made mood boards for different seasons and we had little competitions with them. We had one of my teachers come in to teach us how to sew. We sewed little pillowcases because we're all beginners. Fundraisers, like for example, we did a bake sale. We made a lot of money from that. We also, during the holiday seasons, we did an ugly sweater competition, the December holiday seasons, an ugly sweater competition. And we had a holiday party with just the club members. It was really fun. And a ton of other things, but if you are looking for more ideas, FIDM does have some, and I'd recommend looking at the FIDM club Instagrams. They also post a lot. So the essay is the most important and biggest part of the application, unless you're a fashion design major, in which case that is the portfolio. But I am a business major, and advertising, marketing, communications, and that's really the only thing you can submit that shows who you are, what you have done. So it's the biggest thing. I've seen people with not so great grades that have gotten in because they have a really good essay, because it really shows your potential. And I think that's really the most important part to FIT. So I'm not gonna read my entire essay. I'm just gonna tell you guys what it's about and read a little bit. So my main theme and point in this essay is the things I did, my initial hurdles and things I did to help overcome that, and why my ability to work to overcome things would make me a great candidate for FIT. Something along those lines, you know? So this is my thesis. As soon as I discovered the Fashion Institute of Technology, I knew it was the only school that was right for me. I am the perfect candidate for this university because of my ability to continually work to better myself and my ambition to succeed. Read my first body paragraph really quickly. So I said, entering high school was a challenging step for me. I did not know a lot of people and didn't have many friends. I decided to work to overcome this initial fear by joining my first club, Future Business Leaders of America. I felt that this club, although a challenging one, would be an opportunity for me to try something new and help improve my public speaking ability. I signed up for my first competitive event where I chose an advertising project which involved creating an airline, an advertisement video, and a presentation to sell it to others. I attended multiple after-school meetings per week to present my project at its various stages in front of the class. Through this process, I slowly began to feel more comfortable speaking in a crowd. This was my first introduction into marketing, putting videos and presentations together. The project made me realize that I enjoy making campaigns and advertising products. Using social media, I decided to start posting outfits and tagging the brand to develop my own mock advertisements. I found great pleasure in creating something beautiful and engaging from nothing. That was and then I talked about the fashion club, and then it was the conclusion. Basically, write everything you've done that applies to your major, qualities about yourself that would make you good in the industry you want to be in, and the industry of your major. And basically really sell yourself and sell why you chose FIT and why it's the school for you. I love giving essay comments, so really if you want any comments or tips, just DM me and I will try my very best to help you. When I was applying to FIT, I would watch all these videos and they would be talking about group chats and how they were in a lot of different group chats with people applying the same year and they were supporting each other. And I was really confused on how to join any of those group chats, and it took me a while to figure that out. But what I did was I was trying to join these group chats really early, which was another reason why it took so long to figure out. But I posted TikToks, a bunch of TikToks, being like, if you're applying to FIT Fall 2027, comment your Snapchat and I'll make a group chat so we could support each other through the application process. And a lot of people did comment, so that's how I made a big group chat. And another thing you can do is if you download Zeme, it's this app for college students for different group chats for your college, and then you'd be connected with people in the same year. Also, if you go on Instagram and it's close enough to your application deadline and you search up FIT and your class, so mine was FIT 2027, there's usually already an account made by, I guess, other students that are already attending FIT. And in the bio, it says a group me, and you just click on the link and it would connect you to the group me group chat. When you get into all those group chats, people usually make group chats within groups. People are like, comment your Instagram if you're in this major, let's make a group chat for that major. And that's how you get into a ton, which I really recommend to join as many group chats as you can, because that's how you meet new people and make friends. Another thing is if you're looking for roommates and you're dorming, what I did to find my roommates for my year, I don't know if it's the same for every year, but there were a ton of Instagram accounts for FIT 27, 10 of them. Maybe not 10, maybe 5, 6, but that's still a lot. So you send your photo and your bio into that account and then just DM a bunch of people. Just DM them, be like, hi, I saw your post on the FIT 27 account, and then just say something else about, just DM people you think look interesting and that you think you could be friends with. That's how I found my roommates. I found them through group chats and also through DMing them. And then I found one of them in person. We met during the admitted students day because I was in a group chat, and in the group chat we all decided to meet up after the admitted students day to go to a restaurant. So we went to the Smiths. It was really fun. It was a big group of us, and that's how I met one of my roommates, and the other roommates I met through DMing. You're waiting for your acceptance. What happened for me was people would get their decisions throughout a 2-week time span. Some people I think got it even later than those 2 weeks. A really big chunk of people get it one specific day, and then after that one specific day you could just kind of get it randomly just throughout a ton of time. Sometimes silent. We were trying to figure out what the system was for sending it that specific day, And there really wasn't a specific system, except people of the same letter last name would kind of get it like a big chunk at once. So I was an S, and I was texting in my group chat, so someone with an S last name was saying they got it, and then another S would get it, another S, and then I got it. So that's what we kind of decided was the system. But really it was that chunk and then silence and then chunk, silence. And sometimes it was really random. So it was kind of a system, kind of not a system. I just kind of wanted to share that because I remember the absolute chaos that was going on in those group chats as we were trying to figure out what the system was for who's getting it how. So I don't know if that made sense, what I just tried to explain, but that was kind of the gist of what was going on.